Kriint, and welcome to the first episode of Building Hagrid's Hat. If this is your first Let's Build episode from Wizarding World of Harry Potter of mine, I've also done Hogsmeade, which took us a long time. And basically what it is, instead of building like the entire build, I build it like 1.5 hours, and every time I speed build it for you, and then I hear your feedback and try to improve it. And then, you know what, when it's done, I release it. And I know that's been a long time since I uploaded a video from Wizarding World of Harry Potter since I finished Hogsmeade, but at first I wanted to take a break, and at second I was hoping to release them, the next chapter, I guess, to build Hagrid's hat after I released Hogsmeade, and that didn't happen. And if you're watching that, I don't know, in the far future, you don't care about that. But the reason that didn't happen is because I really like to do something cinematic and super fancy, and that is taking me a long time. It is taking me way longer than I actually expected that it would take me. So I decided, instead of, just waiting for me to be done with it, because that, to be honest, I think it will take about a month. To be honest, yeah, I do think that, because I'm a perfectionist, and when you're a perfectionist, shit like that happens. So, I decided, let's just continue and see how it goes, just continue. It doesn't really matter. So we're going to build Hagrid's hat, and it is a small build, so I feel like that won't take us more than 3 episodes. And saying that, I was thinking, to be honest, that Hogsmeade would be around 10 episodes, but here we are 23 episodes later. So I don't know, I'm thinking that it will probably take me 3 episodes, but I don't know, it might be 5, I don't know. So of course I cannot do Hagrid's hat the same as it is on the movies and on what else on the books. That's the word that I'm looking for, books. Because Hagrid's hat, at first, it's different in the books and in the movies. In the movies, it is resembled with this octagonal, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop moving the camera, I need to count. I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think it is 8. I don't know. It doesn't matter. No one cares. Let's continue. What I was saying? Yeah, and in the books it is like more of a boxy shape. So because, very little people know the fact that in the books it does not have the same shape, and if I did end up releasing it as it is in the books, people would probably be like, that is not how Hagrid's hat is. Are you stupid? So, we have to make these people happy too. We have to make everyone happy. So, at first, this is one big thing that we have to deal with, the shape that is different. And the other big thing that we have to deal with is the fact that Hagrid's hat is built in a slope, in a very big slope. Basically, the big part of the house is on a more flat space, and then it slopes, and it is where the pumpkin patch is and stuff like that. So of course we cannot do that. I can't even resemble that, to be completely honest with you. I could do something, but it won't look that good. So we're just going, with a flat thing, which sucks, but I cannot do anything about it, I cannot do anything about it. So yeah, there is this thing that we have to deal with. Another thing that we have to deal with is that we don't have normal octagonal roofs, because, well, why would we, right? So I'm trying to basically do my best. As you saw, the roof changed many times, and believe me, it will change one more. Um, I was editing the thing that you're watching right now, but my mother called, and I asked my boyfriend if he could possibly continue editing, and he was like, "Yeah, sure." And he was like, "You're making the roof for about a half hour. What I'm supposed to do with it?" I'm like, just leave it. And he's like, "Are you sure you're going to change it again? You're changing it?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm gonna change it again." And he looks me like the crazy lady, because as you saw in the beginning, I tried to make it high because it is a high roof. But making the shapes, from the one side to the other, that makes them way too small. Making them just by one square, that makes them tall, but then they won't merge correctly. They will look stupid. So at this point I decided to, maybe the best choice is to have it like so. It is quite tall, but then again I will change again my mind. Hear me. I told you I'm a perfectionist. I think I want to make things look good and as realistic as possible. And sometimes I'm not able to do that. And this is where your opinion and your critic comes. Because I do change stuff according to what you say. And I think that is awesome. Not the fact that I change them, the fact that you give me, the critics and the feedback. And, everything looks way better. With my opinions, basically. So yeah. I wanted to say something else. What was it? It was one more thing that I wanted to feedback on. Oh yeah. I found few pictures from the exterior, and I'm playing also Harry Potter Lego. So I have few extra pictures of the exterior, I can say the exterior. But when it came to the interior, there are very limited pictures. I found few pictures from the sets. I knocked something over. I found few pictures from the sets and very few from the movies. I know that I can easily find the clips from the movies, but I don't know. I've never seen this small room, the small set room. I'm not completely sure, and I would love your feedback on that because, I don't know everything. The big room, I'm not sure. It's the kitchen and the area with the table and where Funk usually hangs and where, darn, what I was saying. I'm all over the place. Okay, I'm sorry. It is late. It is late. Where fangs usually, stay and where most of the plants are taken from. But the smaller part, I feel like, and I'm not completely sure, it's probably his bedroom. And I feel like that we've never seen that. But again, I'm not completely sure. And I know that the house changes shape and location from the second or the third movie afterwards. I read it somewhere, not completely sure, but I'm going, with the two shape things. So let me know if that is true or if I'm doing stupid things here, because that is something that I usually tend to do. So I feel like this is where the bedroom is, in the smaller room, but I'm not completely sure. So yeah. Feedback on that. And I know that in one of the movies, I think it is the second one, in the books, I just say the movies, not that I haven't read the books, because I have, because it's easier to say the movies. People mostly watch the movies. And yeah, just a small heads up. Hagrid says to Harry, I think, and was Hermione there? Go from the back door. And I am not sure, but I feel like the back door, according to the pictures, is on the other room. And he basically told them to go into the smaller part of the house where the bedroom is and live there from there. but I'm not sure, I'm not sure. So please give me your light so I know what I'm doing, because I don't. So, what else? There was something else that I wanted to say. What was it? Oh yeah. I tried to move the house around because I feel like I did not have as much space as I wanted to have for the pumpkin patch. And I made the pumpkin patch as he freshly harvested it and cut off the pumpkins, and not as the pumpkins usually grow, in a specific place, because I felt like that looked a bit cooler rather than making it into a specific patch. I don't know, I really like, you won't see it right now, you probably saw it in the thumbnail, but then again, not really sure. So yeah, that. What else? Something else? Yeah, as you see, currently, I'm really struggling with the door. Really struggling. I thought, since, he's a half giant, he has a big door, right? So I tried to put a higher door than the smaller ones, because, I feel like he will kind of struggle to go inside the small door. So that's the reason why I decided to go with a bigger door. But the doors that are 3x3, 1x3, 3 squares wide, this is where I'm going with, are very, what is the word? I don't know, very classic. And this needs to feel like a sack, and not so classic and, high society type of feel. So I had a problem with that, and what you're currently seeing is what I ended up going with. As you already saw, I really didn't know what to do. I tried to enlarge a door, but it was looking stupid, and if you do download it, then that would look even more stupid, because when they opened the door, I didn't even know if it was completely functional, to be completely honest with you. There would be like the wall there, so that would be completely stupid. I thought then to rotate the whole structure. Listen how brilliant I was, just listen to that. I thought, let's rotate the whole structure, so we can put it into the 2 square wide. And to put it, everything in diagonal, so we can have more of a pumpkin patch space. After doing that, which I think I haven't included, like not me, my boyfriend, because I was talking about 40 minutes over Skype with my mother, and I'm like, So yeah, I don't know what he did. I hope that his editing skills are decent. I mean, I'm sure that is. I don't know what he did though. Let's hope that he did a good job. Otherwise, I will have to edit that again and do another voiceover, and I don't want to do that. I honestly don't want to do that. What I was saying? Yeah, I realized that putting it diagonally didn't change honestly anything, because that lot is 20 by 20, and a sense of depth. And I don't know, I'm stupid. I'm just stupid. I didn't realize that putting it in diagonal would not change anything about the size of how left of what free space that would, how much, what, oh gosh, what did I wanted to say, how much free space we would have left. That is what I wanted to say. Why it was so hard for me, I don't know, these things happen. So yeah, that didn't change anything, and I felt like when I put it back, I'm like, why I'm so stupid, and why I don't put the wall, in the diagonal. I'm like, that would be so brilliant. Why I'm stupid. And they put the wall in diagonal, and I realized that I cannot put the stairs diagonally, because that seems foreign. We don't put stairs diagonally here. Please, we don't do that here. So yeah, I don't know, that end of the story, that was my best idea for the door over there to do. to basically put a two wide door and then stop over there. I don't know. Don't ask me. I'm tired, okay? I was talking for 40 minutes straight. I don't like talking over the phone or over the Skype or over anything. I don't like to communicate with people. Oh, jeez. Oh, yeah, here is the part of me trying to rotate it. I was hoping that he would cut it off so you won't see how stupid I was. But hey, he didn't do that. So you're welcome. I mean, welcome him, not me. Because the parts that I'm usually stupid, I cut them off. So, hey. What else did I want to say? Yeah, according to the pictures, there are a lot of stuff going on around, and I honestly didn't know what to put. I tried to make it, look kinda sucky and not very universal and very clean and stuff. You will see. I don't know. I guess this video is long. That took me 1 hour and 43 minutes to basically record it because I was so struggling with the roofs, and in about 1 hour all that I have achieved was to make the basic structure, and I was so upset. I was like, really? You're gonna post a 30-minute video of you doing nothing but the basic shape of the room? Like something that a normal human being could probably do that in 10 minutes. So like, yeah, you're not going to do that. Don't be stupid. So I basically sat down 40 more minutes and I did the exterior. So, we can feel a bit more accomplished in this episode. To not be that boring, even though I get it is boring and it sucks, but what can you do? Don't ask me here why I tried to enlarge it. Like, I have no idea. Did I enlarge it after all? I don't recall. Did I? I mean, I probably did. Yeah. Oh, good, because I was thinking that the bed would not fit there. Yay, me. And also something that I wanna... Oh, okay. I put everything back. I don't know how the bed will fit there. Don't ask me. Don't ask me these things, okay? Okay, just don't. We'll manage them when the time comes. I'm hoping for a few episodes, like 1 more episode, 2 more episodes, please. I don't want to deal with it. Okay, so let's just leave it like so. Because to be honest, I can't recall why. I tried to enlarge it, but then it was kind of the same size as the main one, and that meant that the main one will have to be even bigger. And while I was searching, for a layout of his house or picture from the interior, I found a guy that did that in Sims 3, I guess. I'm not sure. And he did the big thing, the big part of the house, very big, and I was annoyed by it because it is a very cramped house, and I didn't really like how open it was and how big it was and how much space it was left. I like to make things realistic, and if it is very tight space, I want to make very tight space. And I'm sorry, but oh my god, I'm sweating here. Oh this, why do I have to have so long hair? It's in every time that I'm going to record, I'm like, okay, we're gonna close everything, we're gonna close the windows, we're gonna close the doors, and I'm over here sweating right now. I don't know when I was first, but that is totally off the video, but when at first I started recording videos for the first time, and I was very embarrassed and very shy, because this is how I am as a person. I get easily shy. I was telling my boyfriend, leave the room. No, that is wrong. I was telling him, leave the house. He's like, why? I have to record. And he's like, why don't you record with me next door? I'm like, I cannot do that. So he was leaving the house, what? Would I record for 40 minutes? 40 minutes. And he was like, where am I supposed to go? I don't know. Just go and walk. And then I became better. And I let him stay in the other room of the house. I was like, yeah, you can sit here, just be quiet and wear plugs or watch something over the internet so you won't be able to hear me. And at the first videos I was whispering so he won't be able to hear me. Why did I say all of these things? Oh yeah, because I closed the doors and the windows. And now he stays next to me and I'm like, we got to close everything before I record. I cannot stand that, the idea of a neighbor, walking by and hearing me. I don't know. And also there are, outside noises, and I don't want to have that in the video. I don't know if you can actually hear it. I don't know what the mic catches as sounds. I know that looks like a spaceship that it is ready to launch, but I don't know what sounds it catches. Yeah, no, I'm weird. Okay, I know that. Don't you worry, I know that. What am I doing here? Oh yeah, I found all over the place. Yeah. Welcome. What I was saying. Oh my god, why? Yeah, I found few screenshots that I was trying to see the whole area around Hagrid's hat, and he has like green grass, like not that green. No, I don't really take care of the grass, and it is kinda dying right now. Type of grass around his house, and he has these gray pathways. But the thing is that we don't have a solid gray color in the game for a pathway. I could easily use, tiles, but I didn't really want to use any type of tile because I feel like that would look stupid, to have a tile. That would look way too clean, and I didn't want to do that. So I tried to basically mix many patterns, how are they called? Floor colors? What? Oh, I don't know. You get what I'm saying. So yeah, to make it look, that gray color, but then again a bit of dirty, and then I will add also many colors of grass because, well, it looks good right now, but I feel like I want to make it a bit more dirty and then again a bit more vivid. So yeah, that is what I'm going to do. And if you did watch Hogsmeade, you know that the main pack that I used there was Halloween stuff pack, spooky stuff pack, right? I think it is spooky stuff pack, and I know that many people don't have that. Like, okay, I acknowledge that way too many people don't have that, but I really wanted the pumpkins. Okay, I wanted the pumpkins. So in this one, if you don't have spooky stuff pack, you just won't have the pumpkins. So that means it won't look that awesome. But what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? I cannot do anything. I like the pumpkins. Yeah, I'm a very basic white girl. When pumpkin season comes, I'm like, let's go grab pumpkins. Let's go get Starbucks pumpkin spice latte. Yeah, I'm very, like, as the internet calls it, basic white girl, but I don't care because I like it. You know what? I like it. I just like it. So what I was saying again? Oh yeah, the pumpkins. So if you don't have that, then I guess you won't just have the pumpkins. And I think the other stuff pack that I used up to now is Get Together and Outdoor Retreat. Yeah, the Outdoor Retreat, I think it is only, the pattern around the base of the house. I felt like it was matching, and in reality, in the books, I don't know about the books, in the movies, it doesn't look the same. So I felt like making two different patterns, that would be nice, right? I don't know, I just felt like so. So that is what I did. And as I told you, I did add plenty of pumpkins, and I find very annoying the fact that you cannot recolor the main pumpkin. Okay, I get it, it is a debug item, but I find it very annoying the fact that the big uncurved pumpkin comes only in that bright orange color, and the other ones have patterns on them. So I kinda tried to hide them as best as possible, I guess. But that didn't really work out. Like, you can see if you like move the camera around, you can see, but I tried to keep it in one angle. You know, if you saw it in one or two angles, you won't be able to see them, because I would get kinda annoyed. But hey, you cannot have everything. You cannot have everything. So yeah, and as I told you, the house has many stuff around, like buckets and such, which I'm gonna add. I'm going to go through the debug item menu, the debug menu, right? Debug. Yeah, which is something that I do very often. Like, I don't know, I really enjoy these small details that can add the menus from debug that have few buckets and such. So I'm going to make it a bit more messy and stuff, but even though I did want to do that, when I was doing the whole build, as I told you, it took me 2 hours, so, you know, it would be even bigger. And I tried to aim for 30 to 20 minutes of these episodes, because when I was doing them as normal Let's Builds, it would be 30 to 1 hour episodes, and it was taking a long time. It was taking a very long time for me to do a shop. So that is the reason why we have Let's Speed Builds. At least this is how I call them. I don't care how other people call them. For me, they are Let's Speed Builds, you know? They are just that. And I added that bear. I don't know if actually it's bear. I have no idea what it is. Trap. It has a scarecrow. I thought about making one. I haven't really given it much thought. I will try to make a scarecrow to make it look as good as possible, but I felt like since he's kinda around the Forbidden Forest, I thought maybe, you know, adding few bear traps or whatever traps in general, that would make it look a bit better and a bit more realistic. So that is what I tried to do. I felt like, you know, to make it under the grass, that would make it look even more realistic. So yeah. Anything else that I want to say? Oh yeah. We're getting very close to the end, and I went into live mode just to grab a sim, which, because I'm on the save of, like, I did a separate save with Harry Potter characters from Harry Potter. I found Hagrid. And I made Hagrid go here, like, not move, because then we won't have unlimited money, and that would be annoying to go here. And then I realized that, you know, you currently see a white line, but when we don't see that white line, you can see a bit the different grass. And there is an area in the game that you might like notice around here, that there is a very clear line of different types of grasses, and it was so annoying. I was like, really, did I do that? And because I have to go, like, the video is ending. I have to say thank you so much for watching. Please leave your feedback to change stuff in the next episode, and here's the line that I was talking about. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you will have an amazing day, and take care. Bye!